Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Dan Yel. I hope you like this glam look. This is my very first tutorial, so I hope you like it. I said, what the heck, let's give it a try. So let's jump right into this video and see if you can recreate this same look. Drop comments below. Alright, so what you see me here doing is right now is using moisturizer. If you want your makeup to look absolutely flawless and beautiful and make sure that that foundation is sitting on there really smooth, you definitely want to use your moisturizer. So here I'm just outlining my eyebrows, just shaping them. And I have really thick eyebrows, so I just literally just shape what I have and I just fill them in. So that's what I'm doing right here. This is like a Maybelline eyebrow brush and also eyebrow pencil. I got this from like Amazon. You can get this from like Amazon. You can get this at your Walmart, your CVS, your Walgreens. Use whatever pencil that you feel comfortable with. I think next time I may use like a pomade, but I feel like this is really quick for me. So yeah, you just want to go ahead and just shape your natural eyebrow, and then also like one side shape it. I like to go back in and kind of like brush it out, just make sure that the product is filled in evenly. Alright, so now what I'm doing next, I'm using one of my shaping brushes that I use for concealer, and then also just using some concealer just to clean up my eyebrow. You see where I put the product on first, and then next I'm going to use my my brush to go ahead and clean up under the eyebrow. Again, you guys, just go ahead and use the brush that you feel comfortable with. I know that's what I do. When it comes to makeup, it's all about what you feel comfortable with and what you absolutely love. So again, I use this brush for my shaping of my concealer, to clean up products, for foundation and everything. I absolutely love this brush. And so now I'm just taking the blending sponge and I'm just tapping the excess product, just make sure that it's smooth. And any extra, I like to put it up under my eyes as well. So therefore, when I get ready to put my foundation on, I'm putting the foundation over the leftover concealer. So yeah, I'm just doing it all over again. So just put the concealer on, go ahead and clean up your eyebrows. And then after you clean up your eyebrows based on your desired shape, then that's when you're going to take the sponge, you're going to clean it up, dab a little bit up under your eye for the excess product. So you want to use as much product as you possibly can. You don't want to waste anything. So that's what I'm doing right now. Ladies, when you're doing this, just take your time. This video is sped up, so just take your time. Alright, so now I'm still just shaping up my eyebrows, shaping up where it go towards my forehead. Any leftover product, I'm just buffing it out. That's all I'm doing at this point. So now I'm just making sure and just put concealer up under my eyes. This is something I absolutely love to do. Make sure that I get that concealer up under there, because again, once you're going to go over it with your foundation, your makeup is going to look so flawless. You may already feel that it's going on pretty smooth now because you moisturized your face. So this is an Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I absolutely love this palette. So I'm just showing you the colors that I'm using. I first had already thought I was recording, so that's why you see the makeup already on, but right now I'm just going into that light pinkish purple color, and then I'm just buffing it out up under my eyebrows. You guys, I have really large space up under my eyes, so I make sure to color all that space in. I like full color glam, so all the eyelid space is going to be covered with eyeshadow. So I'm just going in, just buffing and blending it out based on my desired shade, on what I like. I'm doing that to both eyelids until I absolutely like the desired color. If you want to go a little lighter, you can. If you want to go a little heavier, you can do that as well. Again, I like to buff all the way up until my eyebrows and just leave like just a little bit of a line where I'm not just having the eyeshadow go into my eyebrow, but just a little bit. Make sure that you get in the creases of where your nose arch at, and then just move the product based on your desired look. So right now I'm just patting it in. I'm patting and also blending all at the same time, to kind of make sure to fill in all the space, make it have that soft smoky look. That's what my desired goal is at this point. So right here, I just used a little bit more product. I used a little bit of the brown, and you see how I'm pulling my eyebrow, my skin up pretty much. I'm lifting that skin up to make sure that I do not hit my eyebrow with the color, but I'm getting as close to the eyebrow as possible. So that's why I'm going in using that brown just to highlight just the above part, right below my eyebrow. So yeah, you just buff it and blend it out. And just keep on blending and keep on blending. When you think you haven't blended enough, just keep on blending. Alright, so now what I'm doing is taking a little bit of the darker brown, and I'm just putting that in just the corner of my eye, only just in that one little area, just because I want it to be a little smoky on the ends. And you guys, just trust the process. Just trust the process. When you do this, it's going to look so pretty. So anytime that you're going for a darker color, you always just want to put it in that crease of your eye, and then you want to blend it out. You don't want to put it anywhere else. You want that to be the darkest part of your eye. And then don't worry, you guys, we're going to clean it up at the end with some foundation. Just go ahead and just blend it out, get that desired look that you want, and then we're going to go from there. So again, just trust the process. So there I put, it's a little darker, giving me that smoky look. That's what I love. And right now I'm taking another brush and I'm just blending everything out together. Taking a little bit more product because I want it to be a little bit more purple, and just blending it out. I pretty much blend all my looks together just like this. I just love blending. It just makes the colors it pops a lot more. So right now I'm taking some concealer and I'm making my cut crease. So what I'm doing is just using a little bit of concealer, coating it with my brush, and then I'm just patting it onto my eyelid, making the desired cut crease that I want. Again, this video is sped up, but take your time. I like to pat it in first, getting the desired cut crease if I want to go a little higher or lower. But the key to this is that you want to start off lower and then work yourself up, because if you actually start your cut crease too high, then you've already started it. So it's okay to start it low, check it out, and then if you want to move it up higher, then that's what you do. Right now, I like this desired cut crease look of what I'm doing with the height of it and in the fullness. So right now, I'm just going over the lines of my cut crease just to make sure that it's clean. After that, I'm going to take my blending brush and I'm going to basically buff out any excess product to make it really smooth. And right here, you see me really cutting, making that cut crease to make it really smooth, like going towards my nose. Take that blending brush and then just blend it on out, just buff all that extra product out. And then we're gonna do the exact same thing with the other eye. So yeah, you're gonna pat it, make your design shape that you want. And make sure that you use the brush. Don't just go in and just make your line. Use the brush based on the angle. The angle of the brush is going to help you make your cut crease. Once you do that, then you're going to fill in the rest of the product with the concealer. And then you're going to take your blending brush and then you're going to buff out the excess product because you want it to be smooth. And see how I'm just cleaning it up? That's all you're doing. Just clean it up. And again, ladies, when you recreate this look, you can go as low as you want or how high as you want when it comes to your cut crease. It's totally up to you. And now you're just taking your blending brush, your blending sponge, I'm sorry, and you're just buffing out that excess product. And you see on the tip of where it stopped, I'm just tapping that, so therefore the product is soft. Now I'm going back in with my palette and I'm taking the eyeshadow and I'm just making the edges of it softer, and I'm going towards the inside of my eye, like I'm moving the product towards the basically the inside of the concealer. Yeah, this is how you softened it up, so therefore you don't see where that cut crease actually ends. So you're just gonna pat right there, and there you go. And then you're just gonna blend it out. Yep, just keep on patting. This way you don't see where your cut crease actually ends. And then what you're doing right now is just moving that product over, so therefore it blends in pretty smooth. So now right here, I'm just taking some shimmer and I'm gonna coat basically that blank space of where the concealer was, and I'm just gonna put some glitter glam on it. You guys, I absolutely love shimmer, sparkles, and glitter. So that is what's going to be a lot of my different looks. And when you do this, it really just makes the concealer in your eyes pop, especially when you look down. So what I'm doing, so therefore I'm not using so much product. I'm taking a little bit of it and then I'm buffing it out with my brush, where I'm just tapping it. And as I'm tapping it, I'm moving the product around in the area that I want it to basically show up as. But make sure to be very careful when you do this, because you don't want to go above your cut crease. You want to stay in your cut crease space only. Yeah, so you see how I'm putting the product on there. Then I'm gonna take my brush and then I'm gonna spread it out. And as I'm spreading it out, I'm tapping while moving the product over to the desired areas. Make sure you get in the corners. Make sure you get over that entire area that was covered by the concealer. Again, you guys, you can put as small amount as you want. You can put more. You can put more glitter. It's totally up to you. This is the desired look I was going for, kind of a smoky glam look. I love glitters and I love smoky looks, so I like to combine them together. Alright, so now I'm taking some more pigment glitter, loose glitter, and I'm just putting that right below my eyebrow. So therefore, when I close my eyes, you'll not only see the cut crease glitter, but you'll be able to see the glitter sparkles right above the crease. So now what I'm going in is with my Fit Me foundation, and I'm putting that on my makeup palette thing, where I'm gonna buff it out and I'm gonna put it on my skin. So since your skin has already been moisturized, when you put your foundation on, it's gonna go on so smooth and it's gonna look really smooth. I absolutely love the Fit Me foundation. You can get that from CVS, you can get that from Walgreens, and you guys, you do not have to break the bank. Here I'm taking my foundation and I'm just cleaning up the corners of my makeup, so therefore it looks like a nice crisp line. Told you, just trust the process. This is where you're just cleaning it up to make it a really chiseled look. So there, I'm just cleaning it up, taking my sponge and just tapping that excess foundation. I'm putting it on my face, and also don't forget your neck as well. You may see me put a little bit on my neck, so therefore people don't try to call you out and try to say your face do not match your neck. So yeah, make sure you get your face and your neck. And don't worry guys, we're gonna clean up those eyebrows too. I like to do that at the end. So yep, this is me cleaning up the eyebrows right above. And I don't know, I've always had a habit of doing this towards the very end. This is when I always clean up my eyebrows with foundation, so it just makes sense for me to do it at the end. So I'm just cleaning up my eyebrows, getting that desired shape that I want. When you clean up your makeup, that's when it becomes more precise. So that's why I say just trust the process. Your blending sponge is your friend. I like to actually rinse my blending sponge with really hot water before I start my makeup look, so it's already really saturated with any excess water already removed. Here I'm going up under my eyes, and I'm putting in that same purple color up under my eyelids and just setting it. So therefore it's color up under my eyes to really finish out the look. So yeah, as I'm tapping it in, I'm tapping and then I'm blending all at the same time. I'm like tap, tap, blend, tap, tap, blend. I like to do, of course, the corners a little darker as it goes into the inner corner of my eye. I like for it to be a little lighter. I'm pulling my skin down a little bit with the sponge just to make sure that I'm blending and getting that product exactly where I want it to be. So yeah, just take your time. Make sure you don't get any products in your eyes, or if you're an eye waterer, where your eyes water, just take your time. Again, this video is sped up, so just take your time as you put your makeup on. All right, so now I'm just still blending out. And now I'm going to put my concealer. I'm going to put it down my nose. This is going to help me do the contour. Putting it up under my eyes, a little on my nose. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing on the same side, on the opposite side. And then I'm also going to put some on my chin as well. And then I'm going to put some around my mouth because that's where I smile. So I want my smile lines to be smooth. So I'm going to put some concealer there as well. I like for it to get a little tacky, so I'm going to let it dry just a little bit before I start blending it out. Now I'm going to take my blending sponge again, and I'm just moving it in a rotation circle to just blend the product and keep it smooth. Smooth like butter. And you're just going to keep on blending this, blending your product. When you're using concealer and your foundation, you should be able to blend them together seamlessly. So therefore it's smooth and it gives you your desired look. If you don't know what type of foundation that you want to use that you're comfortable with, just test them out on your skin and see how you like it. Sometimes I may use a blending sponge, sometimes I may use a brush. It just depends on how I feel. A lot of times I really enjoy using a sponge. So right now I'm using the Stasha Buttercup to set my powder. And right now I'm going to go up under my eyes. You guys, when I first started doing makeup, I never used powder. The moment I started using powder, because I was a little nervous of actually using it, I started using it and it really just matted my makeup and it made it look so flawless and so beautiful, especially when you take pictures. So it's okay. A lot of times I may use transparent. I may use a color a little lighter or even darker. It just depends on my foundation color. So you definitely want to use the powder to set your makeup and to make sure that it stays matte. This is how when you take pictures, you don't get that flash, the flash color. And it looks so pretty, you guys. So I'm letting that bake as I do my lip liner. And this is a lip pencil by ColourPop. I absolutely love this lip pencil. I use this almost for every single color. You see how small it is. I absolutely love it. So this is how I outline my lips, and just making sure it has those little sharp tips at the top to really showcase my lip shape. So that's what I'm doing right here. And then I'm filling it in. So this is one of my other favorite palettes that I absolutely love to contour with. You guys, it's really up to you based on how you want to contour. I always go and make an E shape, and right now it's going to be a backwards E. and I'm gonna make the same E on the opposite side. So right where you see me putting the contour by my ear, that's gonna be the darkest spot, and then the rest of the spots, I'm just gonna blend it out. Now, because I have a little bit of a double chin, you guys, I need to start hitting the gym. I really like to put the contour up under like my chin line. Yep, right there. And I'm really buffing it out. The more that you make that space dark, the more chiseled your chin and your face is gonna look. You're gonna be looking snatched, honey. So the more you put on there, just make sure you blend it out, y'all. Make it look flawless. It's gonna look chiseled. You're gonna be looking at bomb.com. Now I'm taking that same product and I'm going in with a little lighter contour, and I'm just chiseling out my nose based on how I want it to be structured. So I like to do the light brown and then go into dark. You never want to start off with the darker color first, because once you start off with the dark color, it's on there. So you kind of want to just build the product up. Alright, so just keep on chiseling out that product. Now while I was baking, I'm just taking a makeup brush and I'm patting the makeup in, but then I'm also removing it as well. So you want it to stick. So now I'm just taking some highlighter that I got from MAC using my Fenty brush, and I'm just putting a little of that shimmer right above my cheek area. Now you guys, I used to always use like a pinkish or reddish for blush, but this yellow tone is everything. I absolutely love this yellow tone, like this yellow golden tone for my cheeks. I do a little fake little smile. You see how it is. Make those cheeks go up and pat, pat, pat. And then just put a little highlight on top of them. So therefore, when I smile, you can see that highlight. Bam. So yeah. So that's what I'm doing right there. So now I have some lashes. Those are lashes by my brand. You guys, that's a whole nother story when I talk to you about this case. But I'm using these mega lashes to finish out this look. I love super long lashes. I feel like when I put on the mega lashes, it really makes my makeup pop. I've tried doing smaller lashes. It just don't give me the flavor that I want. So I always do super mega long mink lashes. So right now, you may have seen me place them onto my eye and I'm cutting them. The strip is a little long for my eye, so I cut them just to size them up before I put them onto my eyelid. And right now I'm just putting some mascara up under my eye for those little itty bitty hairs, for them to pop a little bit as well. So therefore I don't look bald up under my eyes. So yeah, I'm just finishing that out. And a lot of times I like to use the tip of the mascara wand to go over the little hairs. My eyelash hairs are really short and curly. Like, they are tightly curled. So I have to be very careful when I do this step. I feel like I always get mascara on my skin when I do this. So be careful, ladies. So now I'm putting on my lashes. You guys, I always have to be very careful when putting on my lashes. I don't use tweezers or anything. I'm not trying to pluck out my eye. So I'm going to do the other one offline. Alright, so there you go. Both lashes are on there. The glue is still drying a little bit. So yeah, there's the look. So now we got to do something with this hair, y'all. So, you know, I have my own hair brand, which is Knockout Virgin Hair. This is the loose curly, like wave. This is a wig that I made. When you're using, if you ever buy this texture, you can definitely know that it's a high maintenance texture. It needs love and care and moisture. So this is what I'm doing right now. You want to scrunch it up once you have like your custard or your gel and water. You want to just put it in your hand, rub it throughout your hair, and just crunch your hair. You don't want to take a brush or a comb or anything like that. You just want to just do it with your hands. Use finger detangling with this texture. Crunch it up to get the desired curls and fullness, and there you go. So next, what I'm gonna do, gotta do the lips. So I love lip gloss, so I'm just gonna put this pretty lip gloss color over my lips, and I'm not gonna put none where the liner is, just where my lips are. Well, you guys know where my lips are. I'm just talking about where there's no liner. So there you have it. You have the lashes, the makeup done, the hair done. So yeah, let me know what you think about this look. Let me know if you recreate this look. Thanks for watching.